we're going to rig this simple character we have here. So that's my character. I'm in the front view. Press number 1 for the front view, 3 for the side view. And one important thing is to make sure that the axis of the characters at the origin. I'm going to click on my X-ray. If the center of your character is not at the origin, you can say, come here and say Object, set origin to geometry to origin. Okay. And your 3D cursor is also there. If it's here somewhere else, you press Shift S and go back cursor to world origin. Okay, that's it. So let's go and start. We're going to start this. So we're going to create an armature and create the wrong place because I didn't move this back again. I actually moved again. So cursor to world origin. Make sure it's there, right? So then click here. Here you go. Add armature. There you go. Now it's created in the correct place. So this is a bone with 2 joints. So let's go to edit mode, and this first bone here, we're going to move up and going to put that joint there on his pelvis area, right? It's quite huge at the moment, this bone, so I'm going to select that joint and bring it down here, select the bone and put it there in his pelvis area. So this is going to be kind of the root of our skeleton. So select that joint, E to extrude, press Z to stick to the Z axis, click here, and sorry, in the middle of the spine. E again, Z, I'm going to create one here, and then E, Z. One joint here, one bone here for the neck, and EZ for the head. So the main key important factor here is to make sure that now we name those bones accordingly. Okay, so if you come here in the armature, you can see all your bones here, bone 1, bone 2, bone 3, yeah, so we want to rename them. So I'm going to select this one. This is going to be our root. You can either come here and write root, or you can press F2 as well, and then you can rename here. So I'm going to do this one, F2, and I'm going to name that spine 1, F2, spine 2. This one I'm going to call the neck, and this one, F2, I'm going to call the head. Right, make sure you get all this naming right. Okay, so now I'm going to come to this one here, which is kind of my shoulder level, and I'm going to create here for the shoulder. If you have a character that is in a T pose with the arms straight out, yeah, you just follow your character. My character here has the arms slightly bent, you know, in a kind of 45 degrees, so I'm just going to follow this. The one thing you need to be aware is at the elbow, I'll tell you now. So press E, select that one, press E, and create a bone here. Don't mirror yet, because we're going to do the mirror later. So create here for the shoulder, and then I'm going to create one for the elbow. Press E, come here. And I'm not going to do all the fingers in this video. I'll probably do a hand later in another video, but just I'm going to put one for the wrist, one for the hand. E, and then E for the hand here. Then I'm going to turn to the side, or maybe here so I can see better on my perspective. So I need to place them in the correct place. So this one, press G to move, and mind you, if you do have a T-pose character that's got very straight arms, make sure that you pull the elbow back a little bit, so you create a slightly curvature here. So you're telling Blender how the rotation is going to be, so it doesn't rotate to the other side, on the other way. So it helps with rotation. So my one has already got a little bend here, but if you have a straight pose here, make sure you bring this elbow back a little bit. All right, okay. So there we are. I think the other thing is quite it's in the right place. Okay, I'm just going to pull this one back a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to continue, press 1, and I'm going to select this one now, and I'll press E, and I'm going to create one down here, Z, to stick to my Z axis. Click here. Now I'm going to select this bone, and I press G to move, and I'm going to move it here. So that's going to be one of the legs. I want this joint here to be on the knee. So let me get closer so you can see. Right. So knee here, and then E and Z. So now my ankle, and one here at the foot. So I'll just turn now sideways, and I'm going to place my knee. I think my ankle's all right, and I'm going to place my foot there. There you go. Just kind of like this. Maybe this one slightly at the front. Okay, so again, the knee has got a little curvature already, so kind of see the little angle there showing that way. That's the way it's going to rotate. So, okay, we need now to name. Pay attention how you name these things, because the naming convention will help you with the mirroring to the right side. So we have here the left side, because this is the left side of the character. So we're going to keep this one F2, and I'm going to call it shoulder.L. Make sure you follow this dot L, so L for left. Okay, enter, and F2, I call that upper arm dot L, forearm dot L, and hand dot L. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing for the leg. I'm going to go F2, and this will be my upper leg dot L, lower leg dot L, and F2, foot dot L. Right, okay. So this is kind of the basics. Now I'm going to select all. Press A to select all the joints, and then you press Shift N for November, Shift N, and recalculate row view axis. So that will help you with recalculating rotations. It will help you with the animation. So we did that. Okay, and now we're going to create an inverse kinematics for the leg. So let me stop the video now. So this is a step 1. Don't mirror just yet. We're going to do the inverse kinematics to make sure so that leg will be animated according to, you know, we move the bone here and the leg will follow. So yeah, so let's do that in the next video. So let's stop here now. See you in the next video.